What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I have a little special video for you today. It's from when I was out in California a couple weeks ago, and I have some footage from going out like Funko Pop hunting at some stores out there, mainly Frank & Sons, which was amazing, gigantic place, so much to see in there, so that was incredible. And we also went to one like little thrift store, and there I probably had the best find I ever had and ever will have out at a store like this. It was just so mind-blowing, so you'll see that. So the first store I'm going to get you started off is Book Off out in Los Angeles, California. So inside this Book Off, they had tons of Funko Pops. All these bookshelves filled. They went 2 rows deep, and there was just older stuff, newer stuff. Just so many different Pops to choose from. So we're going to get digging through all these and see if we can find anything. Here's that like little Grail case here with the more expensive pieces. But there's just so much to look through here, and I cannot wait to get into it. Even some sodas back here. Just a lot. And like starting off, you see the Steven Universe stuff here. This Amethyst. This is a pretty good pop. And actually not a bad price for this one either. And then just coming on over here. Just so much to dig through. And it's very actually overwhelming, to be honest. But I do enjoy doing this. This little Evil Cuphead Hot Topics. This box was definitely a little beat up. So I have to put that one back. Then we have some more Steven Universe stuff here. This Pearl, which also not a bad deal for that one, and the Connie. These pops usually do really well at shows, so I think these pops overall are pretty good, and I think I'm going to pick these up because these are always in demand. And look at this, underneath in these drawers, there are also some more pops, so we are going to be here for a while. And we got this Bone Daddy here. There's a 4,000 piece, the shared sticker from New York Comic Con a couple of years ago. Always fun to see those Funko, their own IP characters. Love seeing those. We got a Rory here from Doctor Who. I know a lot of people ask me for Doctor Who and this Rory, to be honest, because this is the only Rory pop they did make, and he's a pretty popular character, so that is a good one. And then what do we got up here? This Eddie Funko, the Funko Shop exclusive from the Funko Fusion games. So that is a fun one to see. And then we have a pop here from Fun Days, 1,000 pieces. A Freddy Funko. This is with the actual event stickers. So that is fun to see out here. You'll definitely see a couple of those out here, in California on the West Coast. People just trading those in. On over here, we got this Starfire with the actual con sticker from San Diego. That is the Justice League pop. So always fun to see actual con stickers out in the wild. So that one might be one we want to pick up. And then this one is really awesome. Look at this 9-inch Batman for only $60. It says box damage, but this box really does not look too bad. I think I might be picking this up for my personal collection. This would be a great one to have like out of box in my collection. So you know what, for $60 I think I'm gonna have to grab this. Then we got this Blake Griffin here as well. It says box condition as well, but the box really isn't too bad. A couple creases here and there, but for 2012 pop Blake Griffin, this is a pretty good pop. This might have to be a pickup as well. And looking over at the sodas, doesn't really say if they're chasers or not, so these are going to be kind of hard to look through, so I might just have to skip out on the sodas overall. But it's nice to see a nice large selection of some older sodas like that He-Man and the Thor. Those are definitely older ones that you don't see too often. And then this is the find of a lifetime, guys. Look at this for $40. This is a Brooke shared sticker from New York Comic Con. This is insane. Like, I had to buy this. This I could not pass up on. $40 for this Brooke. This is an incredible find. This one will be coming home with me. I cannot pass up on this. Next stop is the one and only Frank & Sons. He's fun. First booth we have here, a lot of good, decent stuff going on here. All that music stuff up top. A lot of music stuff up top. My Chemical Romance. A couple of Selena ones. Those Selena ones do have some decent value. And coming down over here, a lot of Marvel. A couple of those OG Electros in the back. The glow in the dark Hot Topic and regular. Some Daredevil stuff that's been decently priced now with the new show. Over here we have that Doctor Doom, original Doctor Doom. That one I think is going to blow up now with the movie coming out. You see 22 Tony Stark. That was my favorite pop from that con that year. This one just looks so sweet, and it is like pretty much metallic, even though it doesn't say so. But great pop. An original Ghost Rider back there. Doctor Strange the Con sticker from SDCC back in 2016. Agent Coulson here. Just a bunch of Marvel stuff down at the bottom. Coming on inside the booth, there's some more superhero stuff over here. That Batman Beyond Fugitive Toys, that one's great. And the OG Batman Chase, OG Superman and Wonder Woman Chase. A lot of the OG DC stuff. Coming on down, just a lot of really nice DC stuff here. The Batman, the bobblehead, I don't know if you can see it in the back there, and the bobblehead Green Lantern. Some Batman animated series stuff in the case here. Walking Dead. A lot of Walking Dead. All the Walking Dead. Headless Herschel's great. Headless Herschel, Daryl Dixon, Hot Topic. Tank Zombie, the bloody one, Fugitive Toys, and Bloody Michonne, the Harrison's comics. I do love that sticker. Just a lot of Walking Dead, some Game of Thrones. More Game of Thrones on the bottom. That OG Joffrey, Olenna with the Con sticker. Flocked Ghost. Unsullied. A lot of the Game of Thrones stuff. Tywin Lannister, that's a hard one to find. And Ygritte, just held its value for a while now. So a lot of good stuff here, Game of Thrones wise. And we have some DBZ here with that Super Saiyan Brawly con sticker, SSG Goku con sticker, Dead Yamcha con sticker. A lot of really good Dragon Ball Z stuff down here. A lot of really good stuff. Some My Hero. So most of their anime stuff over here. Then coming on here. Some more of their commons. Cheaper stuff. What else there? Ooh, original Santa Claus. He's fun. And original Buddy the Elf. Also fun. And original Elf on the Shelf. That one's great too. A lot of Rick and Morty. My God. Tons of Rick and Morty. Yeah. You know, all the Steven Universe stuff. And Mass Effect. Mass Effect, you don't really see that often. But there's a lot of it here. Steven Universe stuff, Scooby-Doo. We get the Creeper there with that con sticker. That's a good one. Original Fred, Scooby-Dum. Some Digimon, which you don't see often. Some more DC stuff up here. A lot of Disney right here. The Jolly Roger, the Disney Park exclusive. Abominable Snowman. Flocked Winnie the Pooh, the newer one. Oh, Disney Parks Orange Bird. Is that Flock? That's the Flock one.
No, that's the regular.
Or is that regular? Yeah, it's regular. No Flock sticker. And then some OG Disney stuff in here. Cheshire Cat. We got Carl. Original Tigger. Disney Store Jiminy Cricket. Doug, Hot Topic. Original Goofy. Disney Store Edna Mode. What's back here? Another Doug. Donald Duck. Elastigirl. Pocahontas. Look at this. Jessica Rabbit. Captain Hook. Just a lot of really great original Disney stuff in here. Love to see those. The Mr. Toad, that was the 1500 piece from San Diego Comic-Con back in 2017. That's a great one also. And Fugitive Toys Flock Stitch. Some more Disney stuff down the bottom. Love those old boxes with the just a solid color on the front of you, like the green, the purple, the red. Flocked Remy there is probably my favorite Disney chase. One of my favorite Disney chases for sure. Love that one. And this one, the Cheshire Cat with the 3 stickers on it. It's a Glow and Flocked Chase. That was the Pop in a Box exclusive. So that's a cool looking one. Coming on over here, we've got some more cartoons and ad icons. Toucan Sam, we got the metallic and the regular Funko Shop. Lucky Leprechaun. Newer Toucan Sam. Now, we got Carol, Where the Wild Things Are. Fun. More Disney. And then we got some more like cartoons over here. Some Looney Tunes, Pete Puma, the Saturday morning cartoons, Michigan J. Frog con sticker, Sylvester and Tweety, Pepe Le Pew con sticker. He's been canceled, so you don't see that one anymore. Flocked Cookie Monster, New York Comic Con exclusive. And we got Superhero Kermit from ACCC, Original Miss Piggy, Sam the Eagle, Barney and Fred with the water buffalo hat. A lot of Flintstone stuff here. Some Adventure Time. So a lot of old stuff that you don't see too often. A lot of good stuff in here. And then we got a little horror section and some Harry Potter on top of it. A lot of Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings in here. A lot of con stickers. Nice. Supernatural. Everyone loves Supernatural. Castillo with the con sticker. John Wick. A lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. And here we have the little Marvel section. Zap Comics Wolverine. Compound Hulk. Gotta be careful. There's a lot of fakes to that one. That Toy Anxiety sticker. Some more Marvel Girls. That Cowboy Deadpool with the con sticker. A lot of other Marvel stuff in here. Some horror down below. The newer Ghostface. Seems like it's a little high on price, but whatever. $85 for that? So a little high. We have the Jason Voorhees Glow Chase, Michael Myers Glow Chase. We have the Leatherface Bloody Chase, so all the chases there. A lot more horror down there. Judge Dredd, some original Chucky stuff. Jason Voorhees with the bag mask. Over here we got some more Marvel. A couple of the Venomized Pops. Then Marvel down at the bottom. So overall, a lot of good stuff here. Next booth. Yeah, Animatasia. I think we saw them at WonderCon. Look at this guy right here. A couple Freddies. It's Football Freddy with the Funko HQ box. It's one I've kind of always wanted to add to my collection, so maybe one day. Some more Freddies down here. Another Baseball Freddy. That's a fun one. That's another Freddy. That's the Baywatch one. Metallic Frankenberry. Scott Pilgrim 2-pack. A lot of Scott Pilgrim. Love some Scott Pilgrim stuff. A couple Protos on the bottom. Yeah, definitely like seeing some Protos. And that's a close look at the Scott Pilgrim stuff. Oh. We got 3-pack Diamond Powerpuff Girls, San Diego Comic-Con. The gold statue, Luffy and Zoro, Kobe Bryant. The OG right there, Steph Curry OG. This is an unreleased Scorpion here. This was given out in Canada, unreleased right there, so that explains the price point. More Scott, close look at the Scott Pilgrim stuff here, the Nega Scott with the con sticker. We got Hatbox Ghost and Ezra down there, the Flocked Orange Bird, Hot Topic pre-release Mikasa. And then we got this, the Thor and Loki from the Thor movie. Another Mr. Toad here, Baxter Stockman with that white con sticker. Zap Comics Wolverine again, Glow Chase Gremlin there. We got an original Disney Store Goofy on the bottom. This Enchanted Tiki Room, those are fun to see. I like that 2-pack. We got Coraline from last year's New York Comic Con. Snap, Crackle, and Pop, Funko Shop exclusive. A lot of really good stuff here. Flock Tony and Tiger with the surfboard. And we got the Creeper here with the con sticker. Very hard to find. And then one of the best props you're going to find in the One Piece category is that Brook, the shared sticker there. That is a great one. This is the first release. Luffy, that is really good. Really nice stuff here at this booth. We're going to head on inside. Nice, some more pops. Some common stuff out here on the wall. Just a lot of random pops galore from the sister location, Five Nights at Freddy's. Really good stuff in here, and they have their cases behind me. Some of the bigs up top. Let's see what they got in here. A little hidden booth. They're like Orbit, the Astros mascot, and Bernie Brewer, and the White Sox mascot, and TC Bear. Love seeing some mascots. Siamese Cat, you don't see those often. That one's cool. Well, that is the Wally from WonderCon a couple years ago right here, next to the Peacemaker also, and Kronk from WonderCon as well. Daenerys Targaryen. All right, so nothing too crazy, but a nice selection in here. Got some BoJack Horseman, Princess Caroline, and Todd Chavez there. Those are fun to see. We got the Fast and Furious set. Also the newer Frankenberry, the Funko Shop exclusive. Another Scooby-Dum over here. An original Agnes over here from Despicable Me 2. Evil Minion, also the purple one. That's a fun one. The Chase Heffalump. All right, some more. Let's see what else we got in here. Let's go around this ladder. Whoop. Oh, we got some Don't Starve and some Minecraft. Now you're good. Another Good Luck Bear. Up top. Oh, I like these. The Camel Batmans. Those are all, the whole set from Target. And Dorian from Star Trek. And these are the Mickey Mouse that came in different colors. That were the New York pop-up. Lincoln from the 100. You got Stewie from Family Guy. And so that is what they have here at this booth. So on to the next one. All right, we reached our next booth here. A couple autos on the outside. A bunch of different autographs, some out-of-box pops, some bigs. And we got some other stuff up top. Just a nice mix. We got a Philly Fanatic all the way up there. I don't know if you can see it. Philly Fanatic and the Swinging Friar. And a Matt Ryan up there, an OG Triple H. So that's what they got up top here. This is their little case down here. We got an out-of-box Ghostface that I believe is not real. So there's that. We have a crystal ship out-of-box on the bottom. Some more autographs. So they're like some Miss Masha figures, but it looks like on the inside they have a lot more. So we're gonna go check it out. And this booth also has a massive wall of like commons on the outside, which is insane. There are so many pops here, thousands to choose from. So if you're looking for pops, this looks like the place to be because there are a million of them. Look at the Simpsons couch up top. That's great. That is really great to see. Unfortunately, I can't be taking that home, but it's great. And the race cars too. A lot going on here. A lot of Pokemon, vendors. This place, again, absolutely massive. Chinese acrobats, never seen those before. It's fun. And a couple older pieces up top, some chases. Ooh, the toucan, Tiki Toucan. Up top. Some decent stuff back here. Got the Wobblers, the Fun on the Run, and the Fantastic Voyage Wobblers. There's some more commons and some older stuff out here. And then in their Grail cases where they got some really nice pieces. We got the Metallic Beerus, Original Pink Ranger, Planet Arlia Vegeta. Let's see what else we got. Some sodas up top, some Vinylmations. Yeah, a lot of cool stuff at this booth for sure. OG Damian Lillard, Freddie Funko. Back there is the Wolfman. There we go, that's some really cool ones. That one you don't see very often, the Dabdoob. That is one I have never seen in person. So that's really cool to finally see that. And then the 2,500 piece Queen of Halloween Elvira Diamond, also really cool. Next one up. Ooh, Beatles Hot Wheels, that's fun. Then we got in here, we got a couple of the SCCC Chrome Freddies. Director Freddy. Love Director Freddy. Canyon Kodos, 2-pack. Speedy Gonzales. I feel like that's low. I think that should be priced higher. That's a nice one. I think that one's gone up. We got Zero, Pennywise Chase, Chow Big Mom Chase. What else we got in here? Another one of the Elviras. We have Dobby with the Con sticker, Armored Chopper Chase, Krampus Freddy, Hero Killer Stain with the Con sticker, Robot Freddy, Luffy Gear 2 Chase, 3,000 piece Gremlin. Funko Shop, that was one of the Christmas releases. Green Lantern original. Scrappy Doo. Lucky Leprechaun. Trix Rabbit. X-Wing Pilot Luke. Pulpo. Pulpo's fun. Always fun to see Pulpo. What else we got? Here we go. We got Shaga Rocker with the Con sticker. HR Puffin stuff, the gold one. Some decent stuff here. Let's continue around the other side. All right, and right off the bat, this next booth here has some heavy hitters for sure. Freddy Funko Jack Skellington, that is a great one. And we got the King Dice, the Pink Flocked Scooby-Doo, 1,000 pieces from the Saturday Morning's Cartoons pop-up shop at SDCC. We got the John Cena right there with the blue cap, Flock Vulpix, Teddy Spaghetti, and Jollibee. And then down here we got that Glow Chase Spider-Man, the Japan exclusive 1,000 piece, and the SDCC Sloth with the Superman shirt. So definitely some heavy hitters to start with. And coming onto the other side, some more grails here. We got some graded pops and signed pops. Look at that signed Mike Herman Trout from Breaking Bad, signed Aaron Yeager. These are all signed and authenticated with PSA capsules. A couple Freddy's in there, Deadpool's. Nice selection of Deadpool grails. Freddy Funko is Bob Ross. Bam Bam Funko Shop exclusive. Freddy Funko is Genie Metallic. Freddy Funko Buzz Lightyear. That one's great also. Original Penguin. Spartan Warrior Blue. There's a lot of really nice pieces in this grail case here at this booth. Let's see what they have inside. Freddy Funko Willy Wonka. Glow Jolly Roger from SDCC. The hits just keep on coming at this booth, coming around the other side. Con Sticker Etzo. We have the Mumra as recently released. That was one of the new ones for the Funko limited edition releases. So that's cool to see here. Huckleberry, the soda. These are amazing. I actually just bought these, so these are really cool to see. You don't see those often, but this booth just keeps on going. Glow in the dark. Conquest Comics exclusive White Phoenix. Oh man, there is just a lot to see here. Here, another Grail case. We have 3 of the original Michael Jacksons right there. That is really nice to see. Original Johnny Bravo, Chaco, Atreus from God of War. And then we got some stuff down here. Ed, Edd n Eddy the Chase. A couple other just, you know, more common stuff. Nothing too crazy out here on the outside, but a lot of older pieces that are really nice to see. You don't see too often. Some of the more common stuff over here. And then we have another case right here. The Bloody 2-pack. Freddy and Jason. That's great. And oh my God, my white whale. There it is. The Black Ranger 24-piece Freddy Funko. One that I need in my collection, that I want in my collection, but I don't know if I'll ever have it, unfortunately, but there it is. That is a good one to see. And then some more down here. We got Derek Carr. Disney Store, Pinocchio, Freddy Funko as, there's that Where's Waldo, Freddy Bones, the diamond one, Frody Freddy. Blacklight, that was the con exclusive for San Diego Comic Con a couple years ago. Disney Store, Jiminy Cricket. Jacques and Hagar, the full convention exclusive there. Joffrey. This is the original Blue Box Gamora and Guard. So yeah, just a lot to see. Then we got the 9-inch Blue Batman up top there. And the 9-inch Maleficent. Those are cool to see. Those are just old Funko pieces. And then we got the original 4-pack of the Glow Ninja Turtles. That's great as well. That one you don't see too often. Just a lot of really cool ones. Original Big Bird. So yeah, definitely some cool pieces here. Original Disney Store Fix-It Felix. Gianluigi Buffon there, PSG. That's cool. I haven't seen that in a while. Some more like Marvel, DC stuff. We have an original Dwight Howard down here. That's a fun one. Unmasked Vader, C-3PO, and Princess Leia in their OG blue boxes. Seems like a low price too for that. What else we got up top? Some big Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, the Glow red one, and the regular one. And some stuff back here. We got the Jollibee and the Tanjiro and the Proto from SDCC. Out of box set 9-inch Batman also. We got a Macho Man Randy Savage, OG Triple H, Brie and Nikki 2-pack. That is a lot of fun to see as well. But yeah, this booth definitely has a lot of cool stuff. Wally Disney Store and Elastigirl Disney Store. So yeah, really cool stuff to see here. Next booth. Got a lot of stuff on the outside. Yukon Cornelius, Elf on the Shelf. Look at the Domo, there he is. Domo's great. You don't see those too often. A lot of OG sports stuff. Got that Jeremy Lin on the Rockets. Jimmy Butler, T-Wolf, Stephen Clay. Another OG Santa Claus we've seen today. Those are fun. Bjorn Borg. Some of those in the tennis line are actually pretty expensive, like the Nadal and the Federer. We got a couple more over here. I like that they put these like behind plexiglass. That's kind of nice to see. What we got here? We got 21 Jump Street, Braveheart, William Wallace up there. Another Evil Minion. A couple other Minions up there. And on over here, we got some of their anime stuff. We got some DBZ down at the bottom. One Piece, of course. The Assaultron, that's the Glow in the Dark New York Comic Con. Illidan from World of Warcraft. Simply Toys. Some more Fallout stuff. My Hero, Saint Seiya, Spyro. You don't see the Spyro the Dragon pop too often. So Spyro and Sparks, that's a cool one to see for sure. Some Pokemon, Scrubs. Like that. Oh, these are cool. The BT-21. Characters from that. Those are awesome. Some more music stuff here. BTS, super popular. NSYNC up top. Some wrestling. Strawberry Shortcake. That's the scented 2-pack. Smells like strawberries. The strawberry and Huckleberry Pie 2-pack. That's fun to see also. And we're coming around to the front of the booth. We got some more here. A lot of really cool stuff. Crypto the Super Dog, Kanan from Rebels, Luke Skywalker, Tatooine, another Domo Superman, and Domo Batman. So, don't see Domos too often. We've seen 3 of them here. White Lantern, Wonder Woman, White Lantern, Batman, but that's really cool to see. Not glow in the dark, but regular. And what else we got? We saw the blue box Gamorrean Guard before, and then we got the black box here, Yoda, blue box, but not original release. And then here we go, another Princess Leia here, but not original release. That is the small font Leia. There are a lot of pops to see in this booth. So much to see. And we're gonna go on in and check it out. Jolly Bean here, Conor McGregor. We got some Halo stuff down here, some other video games, Overwatch, Cuphead, some music stuff in this case here. Just a lot to see. A couple NFTs down the bottom. OG Biggie, OG Wicked Witch, OG Ichigo, some more. That's the Glow Chase Michael Myers. Oh, the B Rabbit there, that's cool. Crystal Heisenberg, OG Ghostface, OG Kevin Durant, Joy and Disgust, Toucan Sam, Renji, the OG Cereal Monsters, White Ranger. Oh man. Another of those 3 packs of the Powerpuff Girls, Glow in the Dark Kratos, Death Note set. Then we got Ezra and Phineas from Haunted Mansion, and then again another wall of it's really cool. Look at that Huckleberry Hound Dwarves pack up there. That's cool. Luffy, Thousand Sunny up top. That's really cool as well. A couple more bigs. Cake from Adventure Time. Peter Potamus and So-So 2-pack with the con sticker. Some Blacklight Battle boxes back there. Funkoville. Biddies. Braun Strowman. Eustace Kid Shared. And more big stuff up top and a wall back there. And just another case of some good stuff over here as well. So yeah, a lot to see over here for sure. Hey, I know that guy. Look at this. This is great. This gigantic Freddy Funko. Look at him in all his glory. That's great. All right, we reached the final booth of the day, and we are starting off hot. Look at that LeBron James, the gold one that was limited to friends and family. A couple things from Fun Days this year. We got that Iron Man, the diamond one, Diamond Thrawn from SDCC last year. Another 3-pack Diamond Powerpuff Girls. Such a great pop, so I'm glad I was able to see it a couple times here. Hall H Ahsoka there in the corner. Freddy Ted Lasso, and then a ton of prototypes up here. All different characters. Look at those 9-inch ones, too. Really, I mean 10-inch. Really, really awesome. Just a lot of pops to see on the outside. We got some AP sodas, some Chase sodas. These are really cool to see. I love seeing the AP stuff. But a lot of those here. Even more Fun Days pops from last year. We got the metallic Blue Ranger and the Glow Blue Ranger and the original Blue Ranger. So all Blue Rangers here, Freddy Funko, are accounted for. So that's really great to see. The Freddy Funko from Fright Night, that's really cool to see as well. This case is really drawing me into this booth. So we're going to go inside and check out what we got in here. And another Grail case to start with, and just a lot right there. You see that Marvin the Martian from last year at San Diego Comic-Con, and just a whole lot of pops to choose from. Edna Mode, SDCC, and then look at this Fun Days pops from this year. We got that Franny Pink Ranger, the diamond one, the Freddy Michael Myers. I love seeing that. The Glow Goosebumps doll, the Freddy Funko as well. That is a good one to see. A couple Dodgers pops, of course, being out here in LA. You know, you're going to see a lot of those. And Aaron Judge, one of the most popular players in baseball, so no shock to see that as well. And there's a lot of pops, walls of pops in here. But this booth definitely has a lot to choose from. So if you're looking for like good stuff, this is the place to be. We got an Armored Titan up top. That is really nice, seeing that OG Armored Titan. That Attack on Titan stuff is getting harder and harder to find, especially in good condition. So that is really nice to see. And then a couple more of them more like common and older, like not crazy expensive stuff over here. All different like anime, TV, movies, a lot to choose from. This booth was great. Alright, so I'm back, and as you can see, that was an incredible Funko Pop hunt. First of all, Frank and Son, that place is amazing. Like, if you've never been there, if you're in the area, you have to go, because that place is massive and it has everything. So many different collectibles, pops, Pokemon, just like old nostalgic items. Just everything in that place is is just so like grand and amazing. So like if you're ever in the area, definitely check that out because that place is so good. And there were a couple good finds there, and I was really happy with everything I was able to see there. And then of course that book off. Oh my God. There were so many great pops there. I didn't get everything on film, but there was just so much there. And I did come home with a lot of stuff. And most of it is just back. It went back to my storage unit because I had a gigantic show immediately when I got back from California. And most of it actually already sold, including that Brook, which was, what an amazing find. That pop is so sought after, so high in demand by One Piece fans. And I could not believe it was just sitting there on the shelf. No protector, nothing. Just sitting. It was on one of their new, like, carts they brought out. She said, oh, this is some new stuff we're about to put out if you want to look through, because she saw I was looking through all the other pops. And I actually bought like 10 or 15 pops off of that cart, mostly like shared sticker and con sticker, like anime, DBZ. But that Brook was just hiding in there, and I just, for $40, I couldn't believe it. And that was just, I don't think I will ever have a better find. But if you have any book offs or like second trawls or anything like that in your area, definitely check them out because you can find some hidden gems in those stores like I did there. I think I walked out with about 30 Funko Pops that I shipped back home for this show, and it was just a really good time. So book off Frankincense, just out there hunting. I had such a great time being out there on the West Coast, doing some hunting out there, and I'm actually going back tomorrow to San Diego Comic-Con, so maybe I will have some time to do some hunting while I'm out there in between the con and in between the other parties that I'll be attending out there. So hopefully I can grab, an hour or two here and there to go and check out some other stores out in the San Diego area. But guys, I appreciate you making it this far in the video. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like button. I really appreciate it. And leave a comment on the video. What was your favorite thing that I found at one of those stores, or is there something I left behind that you would have picked up? Let me know all that in the comment section down below. If you did enjoy this video and don't want to miss any future videos going forward, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, throw notifications on so you won't miss any videos. Like I said, I'm leaving for San Diego tomorrow, so I will have a lot of content from out there. So if you don't want to miss any of that, subscribe to the channel. And again, like, comment, share the video, really help. And as always, thanks for watching.